that's the definition of a good dog. Because you gotta know your. That's
You
why
gotta
I
know
always
your dog.
say,
Yeah.
yeah. So when people be like, "Oh, my dog will never do this," like sometimes you just don't know because they're just like us. They're people. They may get a whiff of somebody and be like, "I don't like this person," or "I don't
Yeah.
like this dog," or "I don't like." You don't. You never know. So that's
Right.
why I'm always. You gotta always be on alert to like, yeah, I don't know how they're gonna react to this dog, or I don't know how they're gonna react to this person. So I always recommend, like when people come, even when they do like dogs and stuff, I'm like, yo, don't stick your face in front of her face. Don't stick your hand out. I gotta see how she's gonna react to you first before. I'm never gonna be one of the people like, oh, she'll never bite you. Yeah, she may not bite the first 100 people she see. Maybe that 101st person she don't like the scent of you, or maybe she's getting older and she's less tolerant, or
Yeah,
that,
that's another thing. When they get older, they don't like to be messed
yeah,
with.
they're less tolerant. So I'm
Yeah.
my thing is it's I'm like I'm almost positive she wouldn't do it, but I don't know.
You
Maybe
don't
you've
know.
been around a maybe they've been around another dog or something. They don't like the scent of that yeah. So they might get a little. Cause I've seen her do it. I've seen Raven like Anna's uncle one time came over here. She was not feeling him, and I'm like, her hair was standing up on her body. I was like, yo, what the? Because I had my headphones on at the time. You know, they came over, and then I'm sitting there listening to music. Then I see her come over to me, and I'm looking at her, and her hair is all like all puffed up. So you know, naturally, I take my head. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And I see her just like doing a little like warning barks at him and stuff like. But yeah, whatever it is, she ain't feeling this motherfucker, bro. Like I had never seen her act like that before. So that's what I try to like warn dog on. I'm like, yo, sometimes they're just like us. Sometimes they're gonna get a whiff of something or a vibe about somebody or another animal or something, and they're not gonna be feeling it. They could be the
Yep.
nicest thing ever, but they're not feeling that particular situation, and they're gonna react different.
So you guys gonna laugh about this. Marley, she wasn't because Marley's like, dude, anybody, it doesn't matter. She loves like
Hmm.
it like I gotta pull her like, hey, dude, we can't go up to everybody.
Right.
And bro, so it was actually crazy. Mr. Bacon just got back from overseas,
Hmm.
and so my dad and I was working on the car on my truck because this is when my brake line broke. So he saw us work on my truck, so he came down, just to see what was going on, wanted to help. So we're like, yeah, sure. So I had to drive to Lowe's to get a piece to get something. So I didn't know this. So I guess Mr. Bacon went like he just started talking to my parents because they ain't seen him in a while. And my mom was like, she's like, yo, what's the deal with Marley? I'm like, what? She's like, she did not like me. She did not like him. And she's like, and I looked, I was like, okay. I was like, and they're like, my mom's like, she's ever been like, I said, Mom, I was like, to be honest, she's never been like that with anybody. She's like, what y'all, she's like, my mom said she had put her in the crate. Like she was
What was
not
he
feeling
doing?
it.
Like
Nothing.
growling and stuff at him.
Yeah. Oh, she
No,
was,
I'm saying, was he
she was
growling?
growling at him.
Yeah.
Like she was growling like, she said her hair started standing up on the back.
Yeah. That's what happened.
She wasn't
Yeah,
feeling
that's a
him, bro.
telltale sign.
She's never been
Wow.
that way with anybody. Now there's people that been in like one of my coworkers, him and I went out this few years back. We went out. It was at my older place, and Marley, she sleeps at the foot of my bed. So I guess my buddy, my coworker, we went out, and I said, "Yo, you just crashed in my crib," because he had Clearwater. We had too much to drink, so we Ubered home. And I live close. I live closer to downtown. But anyways, he gets up to use the restroom, and so I guess she just forgot somebody was in there, or she just not
Mm-hmm.
used to somebody being in there. So he gets up, he starts walking, and she stands up, and she just starts barking, like barking. And I was like, "Hey, Marley," I said, "Hey, that's Zach." And I was laying in the bed when I heard the first bark. I woke up, and I'm like, I looked up like ready to go, and I was like,
Yeah.
Zach walking towards the hallway because my bathroom wasn't in my room. It was like right there, right before you got to my room.
Right.
So she started barking loud at him. I said, "Hey, that's Zach. That's Zach." And, she stopped. She turned around and she walked back to me. And she stopped. I said, "Good girl, good girl." I
Mm-hmm.
want her to be alert.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
Right.
Yeah,
disturb her.
you can't, what it is you don't want to punish them
Yeah,
too
for being
much
a
for
dog.
because some stuff they may be seeing that we not necessarily seeing. So while people trying to shush them and stuff, I'm like, well, let me go out here and look and see. She may see something that doesn't sit well with her. Like she think, okay, y'all need to come look at this and stuff.
Yeah,
So that's when I don't never really get on to her. Like, so I'm like, I know when she's because the kind of dog I got, she don't really even make a sound and stuff like that. So I know, okay, if she's making noises or growling or barking or something like that, I'm like, okay, there's something going on that she ain't comfortable with that's happening right now. So
yeah.
yeah.